Multi-talented actor Kristen Bell stars in the new Netflix series Nobody Wants This. Bell plays Joanne, a relationship podcast host who develops a romantic connection with a very hot rabbi named Noah, played by Adam Brody. In the clip you're about to see from the show, Joanne tells her sister Morgan all about her feelings for Noah.
Morgan, you're gonna die. Okay. Noah and I were playing this fun cat and mouse game, like pretending like, let's just be friends. And obviously we both know that is never gonna happen.
Okay, go on.
And I did this cute thing at the restaurant where I was like, I don't think I can stay.
Let me guess, you stayed.
Oh, I stayed.
Yeah.
And then we walked down the street and ate ice cream. You know when you see annoying couples like walking down the street eating ice cream and you just want to kill them? We were that couple.
Kristen Bell is also an executive producer on the show. Kristen, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I love a good rom-com. This is so funny.
Thanks.
It's fantastic. I can see why I brought you back to TV, but you tell me why I brought you back to TV.
Well, I never really know what I'm gonna do next. I don't have like a laid out plan, but it came across my desk after I had taken a few years off just to stay home with my family, raise my kids, and it just felt right. I think it got my attention because I thought it was like edgy and thoughtful and funny, and I hadn't seen a rom-com this grounded in a while, especially dealing with like all the modern perils of dating, like dating apps and cultural differences, and I just thought it was really well written.
Adam Brody was the one and the only pick for the hot rabbi. He plays it well. Why is he perfect for the role?
I just call it gut instinct. I was reading the script and like on page 3, I was like, there's only one person who can pull off this level of charm, and that's Adam Brody. And I've known him for a long time. We've worked together a few times, so we work together really well. He's a great collaborator, and I've pushed for him from the beginning.
You know, Tony mentioned rom-coms, and when they hit your spirit the right way,
yeah,
they feel so good to watch. But you say that we need rom-coms right now. Why so?
I think because they're happy entertainment.
Yes.
You know, there's something to look forward to, and you feel a sense of joy and love when you watch them, and it's just, I like happy TV.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
It also brings you into it. Like, I was watching it, I felt like I was like one of your sisters. I was giddy, you know, when like you guys were having the chemistry, I was like, and then he said something witty, and you said something witty, and I'm like, oh, they're so funny. They're meant for each other. It is so good. Now, you're also executive producer, so what other things does that entail, and what is your favorite part of being executive producer besides also the acting part?
I like paying attention to where the storylines are going, because when you're an executive producer, you know a lot of behind the scenes info about where your character's gonna end up, and you can add little like Easter eggs or seeds and sort of play the character in a fun way. But I also really like the scheduling of it all, to be honest. I'm kind of like an AD at heart. That's the person who like writes down the schedule and tries to make it the most efficient. And I'm really good at like our family calendar. So
you're A-type.
Do you have color coordination on your calendar? Or
No,
are we like,
no,
we're not
I'm
at that level?
I'm not that good.
Are you
I
that
just try
level?
to make sure they don't overlap.
No.
Okay, so what is Dax like in your personal relationship when it comes to finding the balance? You said you were scheduled, you're straight ahead, you figure things out. Is he your opposite?
No, he's pretty good at schedule as well. He's my opposite in every other way.
Okay, in
Every other way.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
seems
yeah.
like a lot of ways.
It's all the ways.
Wow.
And you say opposites bring the best out of each other.
I think so. It certainly does in my relationship. Because we're constantly disagreeing about things, and it just keeps it fun and interesting. But there's a level of trust where I always want to hear what his opinion is, even if I disagree. It's very stimulating.
Yes.
I've got another question in the vein of art and life affecting one another. So you've got 2 daughters. You play a relationship podcast host in the show, so you're giving advice on relationships. Do you and Dax have ideas of what kind of advice you're going to give your daughters as they get older and go out there in the world?
I have no idea. I think that's really going to depend on the need of the child.
Yeah.
I mean, what if they desperately want to get married at 18? What if they don't ever want to get married? What if they want to have kids? What if they don't? I think it's so individual.
You're just going to say, as long as you're happy.
I mean, kind of,
Really?
yeah. Unless
maybe-
they ask for advice.
And maybe not put it all out there on a podcast like your character does on the show.
No, not about our kids.
Although she hesitated there. She was like, maybe.
Yeah. You have been in this industry for a long time. I mean, Veronica Mars is, what, 20 years ago? There are young boys and girls that are looking to get into this industry and take this journey, which you know has its highs and lows. What is your best bit of advice for them?
You gotta hustle. You've got to hustle. You
love
cannot.
that.
I mean, for me, I never expected it to come to me. I knew I just had to keep putting myself out there, and you just have to make sure you're okay with doing that in the midst of a lot of rejection.
And you've done such good work that I think makes the world a happier place.
Yeah, we
Anna
appreciate
from Frozen is how you're best known in my household. So many amazing projects.
We appreciate
Wait, are you
your
the voice of
contribution.
Anna from Frozen?
I am.
Get right out of my head. Oh my gosh.
Tony!
And you sing.
Kristen
That's your
Bell.
singing voice.
Yeah.
It's also
I'm
a
a-
singing voice.
Oh my gosh.
So talented.
Tony!
I was today years old. Kristen Bell, thank you very much. Nobody Wants This. Her current project premieres Thursday on Netflix. Find someone you love, sit down and watch it.